good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Cleveland Cavaliers rebuild. So I have not done the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have actually been the first team that I've done the last two 2Ks, but I decided not to do them first this year. So I hope you guys decide to enjoy this one. But other than that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and obviously leave a like. So other than that, looking at this team, obviously they're kind of in a rebuild state. They just drafted Darius Garland, and Garland and Sexton are expected to be the backcourt of the future. Now, both of these guys are very, very, very short. The defense is never going to be good with those two. Sexton actually isn't a terrible defender. He's just kind of small, so he's not the most intimidating guy to, you know, have to be defended by. That is the issue with him. But other than that, obviously you're going to have Sexton and Garland starting together in the backcourt, which I'm more than okay with. I think I'm going to try to keep it that way throughout the video, see if what these two can do together. So we're going to have Garland, Sexton, Osman, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Larry Nance, Jordan Clarkson, John Henson, Anthony, and Matthew Dellavedova for this first season. Obviously, Kevin Porter Jr., I'm probably going to send to the G League for this first season since he's not getting any minutes. And what's his name, Dylan Windler as well. That way we're not wasting any G League spots for no reason. There is a couple of players that I think would make sense to be traded. Kevin Love, obviously a guy that we should be looking at for trade rumors this year. I definitely don't think the Cavaliers are going to keep him throughout the whole year. I just don't see it happening. We got Jordan Clarkson, who's actually on a one-year deal as well, so I could see him in some trade rumors. So instead of waiting till the trade deadline to do anything, I usually don't do this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to make some trades at the beginning of the video because why not? So Jordan Clarkson, as much as I like him off the bench, he is 27 years old, and I kind of want to go ahead and maybe get a first rounder for him or something because he is a good sixth man, and I think sixth mans could be worth kind of a late first in my opinion. So let's see if we can somehow get a 2020 first round pick from somebody. I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. I mean, Gary Harris, if we didn't already have Colin Sexton, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe just a first round pick in general wouldn't be bad. So let's keep looking. Exum and a first round pick. I actually like this deal a lot because I think it makes a lot of sense because we get a young player in Dante Exum, and the Jazz just get a lot better with more bench scoring. So I think I might go back to that trade. And it's a 2022 pick. I probably won't get to it, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to get to the 2022 draft class, but I'm not really getting offered a 2021 first. Plus, actually, this kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, wanting money in free agency. But free agency this year isn't that great. Worst case scenario, I trade Dante Exum. So yeah, we're going to go with that trade. And that's kind of how we're going to start it off. Now, Kevin Love, obviously the huge rumor to him to the Portland Trail Blazers. I, as a Blazers fan, don't really want Kevin Love. I like the idea of Kevin Love. Don't get me wrong. It's just like, if we get Kevin Love, we're going to be locked into him for the next 4 years. And I just don't know how it's going to go. So the best offer I got was that first round pick in Tim Hardaway. So we're getting a first rounder from the Dallas Mavericks. I think I got to go with this one. So we're going to get a first round pick from the Dallas Mavericks. That's good enough for me. I'm just going to stock up on draft picks. That's just how I feel. Do we have our first rounder? We do not, actually. Wow, that's kind of annoying. Actually, I got the Maverick. Oh, yeah, I got the Mavericks first round pick. And we don't have our own first round pick. I wonder where it might be. It might be for some trade I didn't know about, but that kind of sucks. I kind of want my first round pick. I'm not going to lie. 2021 pick, and then we just got the 2021 Bucks pick, I guess, too. Where is my first round pick at? I don't know who has it in the league. Let's just keep looking to see if I can find it. Do the Hawks have it? No, they don't. Okay. Nope, the Hornets don't have it. 2020 first round pick. I have no idea who actually has it. That's why I'm looking real quick with you guys. 2021. At least we did get a first round pick. I mean, we maybe could have gotten a little bit more for Kevin Love, but it is top 10 protected with the Pelicans. Okay, that is good to know. What if could I just get it? Just like, because I want my pick bad. So what would they want for it? I'm just curious. So let's see if I gave them Tim Hardaway. That actually cannot happen. All right, so I'll give you Tim Hardaway, and you give me, let's say you gave me Etwan Moore, and $6 more million needed in this trade. And who else do you have that's like overpaid on your roster? Nobody? Darius Miller. Just give me those two, and I'll take my first round pick back. And I think that's the only thing Pelicans would acquire. 730K more than allowed. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so how about if you offered me... There's no one else really that expensive. I mean, I don't really want to take JJ Redick from them. And there's really nobody else to take from them. So maybe let's just see what they would offer if I just asked for that pick straight up. Let's see. Let's go to the Pelicans and let's see what they'd want. So let's try to get our pick. They want a 2020 first. They want Chetty Osman in a first, Tristan Thompson in a first, Larry Nance in a first, and I just don't want to give up my first. I mean, hopefully we fall in the top 10. I'm just going to go with hopefully we fall in the top 10. This team isn't the greatest in the world. Hopefully, you know, 2K sees it that way too. But yeah, hopefully we don't fall out of the top 10 and we can just get our pick back. We won't have it in 2021, but if we can get our pick back, then, you know, I'll be happy. So we're going to go to a 7-second system, and I've spent way too much time talking at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to go ahead and start the simulation. In the season, we went 30-52, which is obviously not good enough to make the playoffs, but I'm hoping we somehow find a way to make it in and get our first round pick. Now, the thing is, we did end up with Mavericks pick, and guess what? The Dallas Mavericks didn't make the playoffs either. So I got a lottery pick in return for Kevin Love. So I'm pretty happy that I even got a lottery pick. So let's just see where these lottery picks stand. Of course, that's going to make a big part of it, but let's see what our player stats are looking like. We had 22 from Colin Sexton, which is a good sign. 17 from Hardaway. Obviously, he's going to be gone after the season. I'm definitely trading him. And then Garland and Sexton could score more. Larry Nance is going to be nice off the bench. Chetty Osman's about to be a free agent. You know, I definitely want to bring him back. I might be saying his name wrong, and I'm sorry, but don't roast me or don't get too mad, please. But let's go to the draft lottery and see how our luck lies. So let's see what it's looking like. As it stands right now, we're projected the 7th pick, so we might keep our first round pick, which is awesome. And then we are definitely going to get the Mavericks pick no matter what. So hopefully it stays in the top 10. Let's see what happens. Close my eyes and let's do this. All right, let's see what happens. We ended up with the 8th pick and the 11th pick. Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible. 2 first round picks in this draft. That is great. So I'm going to go ahead and keep my staff. It's actually not terrible, so we're going to keep it. And then obviously not a good trainer out here, which kind of sucks, but you know, we'll get Randy Martin, I guess, and sign him up. But other than that, guys, I think I'll hire a decent head scout. Go with that. All right, now for the draft. Now that we have the 8th and 11th pick, we could package these 2 picks and move up. That's something we could do. Or I could just trade somebody and see if I could move up. I mean, I might go with that. Let's try to move up from like the 11 to 5 or something. Let's see if we can do that. So let's go 11. Let's try to propose for number 5, maybe. Let's see if we can do that. The Grizzlies have number 5, so let's see if we can somehow find a way to package up and get to the 5th pick. I don't want to offer my other pick. Let's say I can't offer Tim Hardaway, not Kevin Porter Jr., but Exum for the 5th pick. No, okay. How about a future first that I'll never use in this video? Okay, so we moved up to 5. Okay, so we have 5 and 8 now, so that's awesome. All right, now let's see what we can get in this draft. So for the 5th pick overall, hopefully something good falls to us. Obviously, we don't need a point guard or shooting guard. Isaiah Stewart, Cole Anthony, everybody good has been taken. So we have RJ Hampton, James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, Lamobo. I literally wanted one of these 4 players, and they've all been taken. That is awesome. So I've gotten James Wiseman recently. I would have taken Anthony Edwards and moved him to the small forward spot, but that's all right. So let's go to prospect. Isaiah Stewart, I don't know. I don't think I've ever drafted him. So hopefully he's all right. I don't know if he is. I'm going to go ahead and take him though. So I'm going to hope for the best. Hopefully he's a decent pick. Go to the 8th pick now, and let's see what we got at the 8th spot. So far, we got Isaiah Stewart, who was a 77 overall. That's good to see. Theo got taken, and Josh Green got taken, and now we have our 8th spot overall. So I'm looking at this guy. I'm also looking at Jalen Smith. I know Jalen Smith's a good player. Isaiah Mobley is good. Precious is good. Do I want to take Isaiah Mobley by chance? I think I might go Isaiah Mobley here at the power forward spot. Let's see if we can get him at USC. And now with the 8th spot, he has a 77 overall as well. The only one I was curious about is, I don't know what his overall is going to be. There was a small forward that I was looking at. I have no idea if he's any good. Let's see. What was his name? He didn't go. He went. Okay. I was going to take him, and he was a 79 overall, so I definitely should have tried. But I do have, what's his name? I forgot their names now. Dylan Windler and Kevin Porter Jr. coming out of the G League, so they should be good. So we got Colin Sexton and Zizic to bring back. So yeah, we're definitely taking a younger route for this team. Chetty Osman, I definitely wouldn't mind bringing you back, my man. And then for Moratorium Day, we have about negative $33 million. Tim Hardaway, I'm going to be looking to move right away. Brandon Knight, John Henson. I don't think I'm going to bring back any of these guys. Besides, we have $49 million, though, to use. So Tim Hardaway, I will be trading you as well. There's no reason for you to stay on this roster. You're 28 years old. Might as well get something for you. So let's see if I can get We get Will Barton, a Josh Hart, and a first. We do have to trade a 2024 first. Josh Hart wouldn't be a bad bench player, to be honest. Trey Lyles, and a first. And we do have to trade the Bulls lottery protected pick, and we get a unprotected pick. Ooh, it's San Antonio's unprotected. Milwaukee lottery protected. I do get Trey Lyles in return as well. Why not? We get an unprotected instead of a lottery protected. So yeah, I guess I'll do that, and then we'll go, and that's probably should be all we need to do. And then that's going to free us up a little bit more money with $63 million in free agency to use. Now, the thing that sucks about this, though, is the free agency class this year is not great. Do I move Kevin Porter Jr. to small forward? I don't know if he goes up or not. Let's see. He does not, so I'm going to just leave my shooting guard. So we got Garland, Sexton, Kevin Porter Jr., which is great. Dylan Windler, I don't mind him being my backup, but I definitely don't want him to start. Isaiah Mobley, I kind of want to give him the opportunity. And we have Isaiah Stewart and, what's his name, Larry Nance at the center. So basically, everything is good besides the small forward spot. And I don't think there's any good small forwards in this class. DeRozan is one, but he's 30 years old, so there's no real way that I want him. So Brandon Ingram isn't a bad option either. Maybe I give Brandon Ingram a contract. Brandon Ingram is someone I haven't gotten in 2K yet, so I will offer him a contract. I don't know if I can get him. I don't know if how well the salary, if they decide to match. Jaylen Brown is looking for about, I don't know if you guys heard the report, but Jaylen Brown wants a 5-year, like $170 million contract. He wants a max. And if you ask me, Jaylen Brown has never, Jaylen Brown is just not a max player, in my opinion. Not yet, at least. He is yet to prove himself. Proven himself enough. Brandon Ingram is a 3-star fit. Dwight Howard's a 4.5, but Jaylen Brown is actually, I never really noticed this either, and I'm kind of stupid for that. I've never really paid attention to the system match thing. I'm pretty sure somebody tried to tell me about this too, but I'm offering Jaylen Brown a contract, because why not? So I'm offering Jaylen Brown a contract, and worst case scenario, he doesn't work out. So I think I'd rather have Jaylen Brown just because his fit was better. But can we just get both? Like, okay. Never mind. We don't get either of them. Okay, that's awesome. Paul Millsap. Do I get a veteran and move him to small forward? I might get Paul Millsap. Give him a 2-year deal. Trade him on his last year or something. That is just so crazy. But that's probably the best small forward I'm going to get out here. I could just bring back Chetty Osman. But now that Paul Millsap is going to be a nice veteran presence for us, I'm going to move him to small forward. Did he go down? No, he went down. Wow. When you used to move him to small forward, he would go up. Okay, so instead of keeping Paul Millsap, and I thought he would go up quite a bit, Tobias Harris, we got Justice Winslow, Fred VanVleet, Reggie Jackson, Wiggins. I actually love the idea of bringing Wiggins here. I think D'Lo is always getting offered to me, man, but like when he's offered to me, it's like in the worst case scenarios because I kind of want to keep the backcourt I have. I'm gonna get Wiggs. Let's get Wiggs. Bring him to Cleveland like he originally was supposed to be here. So we're gonna have Sexton, Wiggins, Garland. This should be an interesting team. Hopefully it does go well, and then we're gonna bring back Chetty Osman as well, wherever he is. So $10 million a year. I'll give you a 3-year deal, my man, because I have enough money to spend, and I think that's all I'm gonna do for this free agency, to be honest, because I just don't like the free agents out here. So we're just gonna see how this roster does. Like, I don't expect a whole lot, but maybe this young team can surprise me. I kind of wanted to keep it young, which is what we've done so far, and then I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of next season. And we're just going to see how it turns out. If you're curious, the Rockets won the championship, and we didn't make the playoffs in the second season. No surprise there, so let's get to the off season. But one thing I did notice when I was going through the standings, it looked like the Spurs did not make it either. So we're going to have another lottery pick. Yes, they won 38 and 44, but we got the Spurs pick. So yeah, that's going to be nice. Now, we went 32 and 52, so I'm definitely going to be doing something different this offseason. I'm not going to stay young anymore. Actually, I might, but we're going to... Okay, the Pelicans are projected to get our pick this time because it conveyed to them, so I don't think we'll get our pick back. The Pelicans are indeed... And they got the first overall pick. That's annoying, but we did get the 11th pick from the Spurs, so okay, that's whatever. But John Beilein, I think I'm going to go ahead and fire you, and then I'm just going to go with the best coach I can possibly get. Nothing against you, really. Like... I don't know. I just want to see if I can get somebody different, and hopefully it goes well. Jacob Underwood, I swear on everything, is like my coach every video because he's always out there. Michael Stauffer used to be the guy, but now he always just declines your deal. But we have the 11th pick and a 5th round pick, or a 5th pick, not a 5th rounder, in the second round. So Wiggins, I don't even know how this. Let me look at the stats real quick. Let's see how it all looks. So we had 21 from Sexton, and then 16 from Garland. So yeah. Wiggins is not staying. I mean, that's just a fact. So let's go Wiggins in the 11th pick. And let's just see what that could get me. We could get Nikola and Terry Rozier, Barton, Hassan Whiteside, Nikola Mirotic. Okay, so that's all I'm getting offered. Okay, how about instead of the 11th pick, let's just see what we can get for Wiggins straight up. 10 more offers. We get Jermichael Green and, okay, Lowry, Justice Winslow. This is the cheapest deal. I honestly just want to get out of Wiggins' contract. Like, that's all I want. Whiteside and Nerlens Noel from the Spurs. Rubio and Saric. Covington. Covington's probably the cheapest offer so far. So I think I'm going to get Covington and send him back to Minnesota. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, now the 11th pick overall. I still want to see if I can trade this 11th pick. Let's go Osman and Covington maybe. And okay, no. What about Osman in the 11th pick? Justice Winslow. Hassan Whiteside. Okay, nothing really that great. So let's just see what we can get with the 11th pick, I guess. And then we can go from there. So the 11th spot overall, let's see. We get Brandon Boston Jr., Zara Williams, Kai Jones. I think I'm taking Brandon Boston Jr. out of Kentucky. And then I think other than that, I'm going to sim to the end. I think Brandon Boston is a good overall player, if I believe so myself. He is a 76 overall, so not too bad. Rookie signing, we'll sign him. And then options, we have none. And then qualifying offers, Sindari Stormwell is a free agent. I'm surprised we didn't have any options. I guess, where did Sexton? Didn't Sexton have an option? I guess not. All right, so we, Covington's on the last year of his deal. Chetty Osman, and then Sexton's on the last year of his deal. And yeah, so we still have a very young team, but we're going to renounce Mac. We're going to renounce Neto. We're not renouncing. Is Dylan Weinler a free agent, really? He is definitely not coming back because I sent him to the G League twice. But there's a player I want, and he's here. Let's go. I'm getting Giannis. I definitely think I'm getting Giannis. He never gets offers, I swear. So we are the #1 projected spot to get him. That is awesome. I would get Donovan Mitchell too, but obviously it just can't happen. So we're going to get Giannis, and then once we get Giannis, we're going to have Garland, Sexton, and then we're going to have Kevin Porter Jr. and a lot of shooting guards we don't need. We're going to have Giannis. We can trade Covington or Osman. We're going to have Mobley still, and then we're going to have Larry Nance and Isaiah Stewart. Now, I need to decide whether or not the fact that I'm getting Giannis, do I need to put better players around him? He is 26 years old, so I think once I get Giannis, I am going to try to get better players around my man. So we're going to get Giannis onto the Kumpo, bring him to Cleveland, and then we might have enough money to bring somebody nice next to him as well. We could get like Andre Drummond or something like that. That might not be a terrible idea. So let's just see if somehow, some way I can afford both. I don't know if that's going to be the case. So what if, okay, so I'm probably going to need a lot more money freed up. So Drummond and Giannis could be nice fit. Now I will need to trade probably maybe Larry Nance and Chetty Osman maybe. See if that'll free up enough money. It should. But let's just see if we can maybe trade them individually. That way we can get rid of them. So let's go Larry Nance. As much as I don't want to trade you. Actually, instead of Larry Nance, let's go, because Larry Nance could be our backup center. Let's go Covington instead. Let's see if we can get just like a cheap offer for him, a first-round pick. Let's see if he'll, okay, just take him for a first. Okay, cool. So I got a first from New Orleans, and then we're going to go to Osman as well. Reason I'm doing this is because I believe I can get Dylan Weinler back. I think, anyway. I don't know for sure, but hopefully this could be enough money. We get Landry Shamet as a backup shooting guard. He would not be bad at all. And let's see if we can get Drummond as well. That would be awesome if we could. So let's see. No. Okay, we can get Drummond after we do renounce the rights to Dylan Weinler. But I think it's worth it. So we're going to get Drummond and Giannis. I think that's a nice duo to pick up in free agency. So we're going to get both of them. That's kind of unusual, but, you know, that is working. So we got Garland, a lot of shooting guards that we don't need. And then we have Giannis, Isaiah Mobley, and then we have Larry Nance as well. So, yeah, we could probably get somebody else. We could probably get a better power forward, to be honest, if we really wanted to. So I think I'm going to go to Toronto and try to get Pascal Siakam because we're going to have plenty of scoring. So I'm going to try to get Siakam. We're going to have to offer probably Larry Nance. We're going to need about $14 million more in the trade, though. So let's offer but Brandon Boston, I think. We'll offer him. Although he's not on that expensive of a contract, so maybe we can't offer him. Let's go. Not Garland, not Sexton, but let's say we wanted to offer... We may not be able to make this work, actually, now I think about it. We'd have to probably trade Sexton, and I just don't want to do that. So Giannis might be a little too expensive. So let's see what other power forwards might be available to us. Tatum, Kawhi, Jaren Jackson Jr. wouldn't be a bad idea, I think. Nikola, Siakam just seems so funny to Aaron Gordon might not. I don't know if I like the fit of that. Maybe not Aldridge, I guess. Might be interesting. Blake Griffin, Zion. Siakam is probably my favorite to get here, but I just don't think I'll be able to make it work. I'll try one more time, but I don't think I'm going to make this hours match. So, Siakam, Larry Nance is the most expensive player we have right now. Unless if I did decide to give, I don't think I have anybody. Do I have bird rights on anybody? No, I don't. Okay, so never mind. I can't even do that. I was going to cheese it and give them the most money possible, but I can't. All right, so Larry Nance is the best available player we can trade. I'm also going to want to trade. Let's just offer Larry Nance and see what we get. So Larry Nance, and we have so many shooting guards we don't need. So let's offer like, not Mobley, but Shamit and Brandon Boston maybe. And we get Trent Warford and Jonas, or Giannis. Jonas, not Giannis. Trent Warford, a first round pick. We have to give up a first rounder. I just don't really like that trade too much. So as far as power forwards bringing here, I might not be able to get much of anybody. Unless if I wanted to look at center direction and move them to center. There's Robinson, Anthony Davis, Aaron Gordon, Porzingis obviously would be nice. Kevin Love, just bring him back. But Aldridge might not be terrible. Blake Griffin is definitely going to be way too expensive. And we can move like Whiteside, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to make it work. So yeah, way too many shooting guards. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move Landry Shamet maybe to backup point guard, I guess, just because he wouldn't be bad. So we're going to move Landry Okay, never mind. He goes down so much. Okay. Man, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and move one of these guys to small forward. I mean, one of them is bound to go up, right? So let's see. Boston goes stays the same. All right, so we're going to move Brandon Boston to small forward. So we're going to have Sexton, Kevin Porter Jr., and Landry Shamet. And then we're going to have Brandon Boston, Mobley, and then we're going to move Larry Nance to backup power forward. I think that's what we're going to do. So that's what I'm going to go with. So Giannis and Drummond are two big pickups. Hopefully Garland and Sexton can keep pace, and, you know, they're going to have somewhat of a decent role next to Giannis. But other than that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of this third season. We've spent enough time trying to improve the team. Hopefully it works out. We can win a championship. She went 66-16, and of course Giannis is going to win MVP because he literally just led us to that kind of record with 29 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, about a block a game. Very nice from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Other than that, guys, Jacob Underwood is your coach of the year, and I don't think there's anything else to be looking at. So yeah, All-NBA first team for Giannis, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, and that should end all defensive first team for Giannis as well, of course. And then we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference facing the Atlanta Hawks. Let's go ahead and see what the player stats are looking like. We had 29 points from Giannis. Sexton's still a very nice scorer, 19 points. Garland, you know, kind of kicked it up a little bit with 15 and 8.5. Drummond with 13 and 11 and about a block a game. Isaiah Stewart and Mobley did their things off the bench. Porter did as well. So yeah, I'm hoping this is a championship caliber team, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can beat the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. We're up 1-0, 2-0, and can we go up 3-0? We do, and we're going to sweep the Atlanta Hawks 3-1. Okay, can we not? Okay, we move on. I apologize. I just realized my face was kind of in the way of that series, but it's over now. We won in 5 games. So we're up 2-0 on the Wizards. Can we? Okay, 3-1. Let's make it to the finals. Eastern Conference Finals, that is. And we're going to be facing the Celtics. Up 1-0 on them. 2-0, 3-0, and 3-1. And we beat them in 5. And now we're facing the Rockets. Up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. And we win a championship. Awesome. Now, this is usually the part whenever I win a championship with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I always yell, Cleveland, this is for you. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just not. Just can't do it. I've done it the last 2 Cavs rebuilds I've done. But other than that, guys, there's your Finals MVP. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this Crushables, and I'm saying peace.